Hey guys, Beast Force here, and welcome back to my Phineas and Ferb breakdown. I'm going to be breaking down the musical clips, the countdown in this video, and after that, post-summer episodes, Alka Files, and At Your Age, with the ratings and all of that. Phineas and Ferb's summer may be over until season 5, which I've already done, but for now, we're gonna finish it off. And now we get into this episode. Oh boy. This is for me one of the most least rewatchable episodes I watch in Phineas and Ferb. Watching it back in 2003, I felt like it fell off for quite a bit, but rewatching it again, it just felt like so bad as it ages so poorly time to time. As well as Phineas and Ferb fans despise this episode for a lot of reasons. And there are lists that I can point out to. Number 1, the animation fell off. Number 2, it felt like the promotion of the Teen Beach movie with Maya Mitchell appearing. No extended songs like Squirrels on My Pants and Busted. And number 4, the jokes felt many off as the personality with Major Monogram and Dooher didn't quite hit the same. And it lacked the charm compared to the first musical clips, The Countdown. It may be the worst episode of Phineas and Ferb to many fans, but there are other episodes that are mid or not as good. Manders, Mindshare, Where's Perry Part 2, some of the episodes of Season 1 didn't age well, while Bad Hair Day, Mommy Can You Hear Me, there are plenty of that, but there are plenty low scores like Lost in Danville, even though I love the interaction of Perry and Doofus, and plenty more even though some hasn't aged well. The voting started on May the 24th, 2013, ended on June the 17th, 2013, less than 2 weeks before this episode premiered. I just wish it got plenty of time for other songs to get more votes, and if it happened in the modern day era, it would have been more votes than we can count it. And there is the votes as Everything Better with Perry won because of fans voting it. And if it came out in the modern day era, Summer Belongs to You, Purpose Controlling may have brought it ahead of this. I don't know why Carpe Diem is not there, which is beyond me, but okay. I think this is speculation, but hear me out. I think Disney executive forced them to make a second musical clips, The Countdown, which is the reason why it is aired and still to this day. And it's the only episode not to air in Disney Plus because there's something to do with Kelly Osbourne and politics, as I don't want to talk about it that much. And that also could be the reason why 7D, the anime show, isn't here, even though Kelly Osbourne also voiced in that show too. If this is your first breakdown, you're curious to know how the rating system works, there's a detailed description down below, along with my other videos that also had the description down below in my playlist. On June the 28th, 2013, on Disney Channel US, Bobby Gaylor wrote an episode called Phineas and Ferb Musical Clips, The Countdown, hosted by Kelly Osbourne. Heinz Doofenshmirtz and Major Monogram had their hearts set on revealing the top 10 musical numbers from Season 2 and Season 3, but soon find out that celebrity host Kelly Osbourne has been brought in to fill the role. Unwilling to submit to the second fiddle, Doofenshmirtz makes it his own mission to thwart Kelly until Doofenshmirtz sets out to stop his nemesis from ruining the entire show. From the PFT Studios. I think this has been reused from the first musical clips, The Countdown, but this time is in the night. There are recognizable background kids you recognize, but there's two Hollies, which is an error.
Hosted before, evil, blah blah blah.
Do you see how Doofenshmirtz moves his hands?
Blah blah.
And they use Adobe Flash, which is the main criticism, as Very Odd Parents used it the same towards the end of the show, which is absolutely the downfall of the show. El Tigre used it, but it was a success because it works.
Phineas and Ferb's musical cliptastic countdown.
Ferb tones, Love Handle, Pacey Sideburns, and Love Handle again with the pictures.
Kelly Osbourne, the singer, an actor, a fashionista du jour.
What you do?
And as Kelly Osbourne, you will know her for her other role in 7D, and her family is very famous.
Excited to be here. Anyone who knows anything about me, I love Phineas and Ferb.
I don't think Kelly was annoying as host. I think it's just because the script was given to her because of that. I think that could be the reason why.
You a little too three-dimensional to...
Yes, I am.
Two catchphrases that use for the counter? I'll take that back. This episode's the GOAT.
Long and pages 2 through 99 are useless. Not going to eat. Why not make it something useful? Like the balloons.
Dude.
If it's fully animated, the show will be funny, but it doesn't land for me. There are plenty more to come.
Entire energy of the show down.
Well, this episode had a lot of energy to be brought down anyways.
Co-host.
Let's get this party started.
You heard the instrumental theme song in the background called Happy New Year, which we haven't heard in this breakdown yet, which will be next episode. There's Carpe Diem, it's in this list, but this was one of the best finale songs in season 2 and it doesn't get much voted, which is strange. And the 10th song is Candace Party, from Candace Gets Busted, which many people didn't like this episode. At least it's better than the second musical clips, The Countdown. And these are just recycled clips, but then again, so are some episodes to save the animation budget for something. If this song was in the modern era, this would have been higher.
Over Candace's intimate get-together.
I wish they cut Phineas's line off just to give the extended song like Squirrels on My Pants, but it didn't happen.
The co-host. Well, goody gumdrops for you.
I don't want to bash on the musical clips, The Countdown, too much, but Take Two Phineas and Ferb did it way better than this, and the movement between the celebrities and Phineas and Ferb is done way better here. I don't understand it at all.
Second banana.
Third banana. Second banana.
Another joke that doesn't land for me because it doesn't have that filter.
We have no bananas.
Here's the song rolling.
And we hear the Summer Belongs to You theme song instrumental. Lovely.
Here's the song rolling in.
Come Home Perry for... Oh, there you are, Perry. I have no debate about this. This song deserves to be there. Come Home Perry is a very underrated song. You should listen to it more.
Out of rhymes, all right?
Even though it's a reused clip, this joke is way better than the musical clips The Countdown we have with Kelly Osbourne.
Oh, there you are, Perry.
I'm not counting that because it's a reused clip, so that doesn't count. I know we don't see Phineas and the gang as well as Candace, even though it's reused clip, but at least we see a Finabella in a reused clip.
Seriously have to do something with fashion. It's just not working. And uniformy.
Oh, come on, Kelly Osbourne. That's what they wear in nearly every episode of Phineas and Ferb.
Word.
Yeah, uniform, if you look it up.
I did my research, and yes, uniform is actually a real word.
If you are an evil scientist.
Even though it doesn't match with the characters, I like how she's using quotations.
Where am I going to get a cape at this hour? Nehru jacket, I could get a cape.
Men.
Everyone always says that when people get grouchy or just in the conversation. 8th is I'm Me from Vanessa Roughness. To be honest, I think this should have been way higher than I thought because Olivia Olsen just kills it. This is a very popular screenshot of Ferb carrying Vanessa as you see it everywhere. Don't worry, once we get to At Your Age, we're going to discuss about them a lot.
Mind you, this does not.
I love the designs, but the way they walk is sluggish, and I'm not a fan of that.
I had middle-aged male clones.
It's embarrassing.
I agree with Major Monogram, the whole episode is embarrassing and cringe.
Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this.
The way Doofert turns his head in this episode is so clunky.
I love voguing.
The secret voguer myself.
At least we know more about Major Monogram. He did run out with Blanca Deshawn once. They're doing a good pose, but it feels so off.
Fun. Great idea, Kelly.
Voguing, and you just cut me off right before it. Vociferous? What are the words?
Arrest Hines. He's always like this.
Major Monogram and Doof are not really out of character, but they're not really interested in this episode.
Rue the day that you demoted.
For hosting for
If you want to know another song that deserves to be in the list, it's Aglet, Tip of the Day. It is a meme and it's very popular. People don't realize this scene was reused for recycled clips for Max Moldem.
In it. It doesn't matter.
This is another missed opportunity. Candace could have sung this song for the extended version, but sadly we don't, which is such a shame.
Are you guys having as much fun as I am?
Well, for the songs, yes. For the entertainment of the host, no. 6 will be The Sea of Love, Summer Belongs to You. An iconic song. It could have been a little higher, but it is what it is. It's a good song. We already talk about Phineas being oblivious, but that will come in full cycle in At Your Age as this snippet will be moved. And we see Vanessa's riding with Ferb, and that won't be the last time.
Stop letting my balloons go!
This is also more funnier than the actual host in musical clips The Countdown.
I'm prepared to say hello to your doom!
We haven't seen Perry the Platypus in the first act, but there he is.
Of the man who is not!
Even though I like this effect, it's not quite as covering the purple or disappearing.
Wait, was that Perry the Platypus?
And this is the second time that Dohurt wear the Awayanator hat since Finesse Roughness.
Hey, sweetheart, how'd you like to take a ride on a real bike?
She's 16!
Everyone, welcome Perry!
This scene on the left is from Lights, Candice Action, and this one from the musical clips The Countdown Kelly Osbourne was reused from that episode.
Do you want to introduce the next song?
The only positive thing about this episode is Perry the Platypus smiling a lot, which is great. Summer, Where Do We Begin from the second dimension, and there's a lot of bangers in that movie as well, and that deserves to be on that list. This is the rare times we see their bare feet, and that's a meme we see.
A friend of mine wanted to stop by and say hi to Maya Mitchell. I was watching from backstage.
And that is Maya Mitchell, who you know for being Australian, and also she was in the Teen Beach movie that she premiered, which is a propaganda to most people, including myself.
Doing an awesome job of.
You young lady.
You're my favorite, actually, from Australia.
And it makes sense because platypus are from Australia. It's not the reason why I love Perry the Platypus, it's because he's the GOAT.
It's so cool. That is so cool.
Another song in the top 5 is from the movie The Second Dimension, Brand New Best Friend, and it deserves to be there as well. And that turned out to be true as we already did the Venpocalypse. You can find it on my YouTube channel. Well, wait until next summer, Doofus, and you'll find out.
Noises when no one's looking.
That 3.
I'm surprised he's not holding 3 fingers up instead of 1.
Maya Mitchell!
Thank you so much. You're very sweet.
I really like how Maya Mitchell has a fan and it's Carl, which is hilarious. Doing Perry noises is very, very hard. There's a tutorial to show you how to do it. That shows you how much of a beast Steve Bradley Baker is.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, I'll walk you out.
She only appeared in a couple of minutes to promote the Teen Beach movie or wherever it is. Number 3 is There's a Platypus Controlling Me, Brain Drain, and it's one of the popular memes of this song, and no doubt it deserves top 3, and it does. Other songs are just better once we get to that, but if third is really deserved, but imagine today now, it would be in the top 2. Who knows?
I got a platypus controlling me!
There's actually a mashup version of Platypus Controlling Me with Not Like Us from Kendrick Lamar. You search it up, it's a banger.
Boyfriend, you're not supposed to think my dad is.
People forgot Vanessa broke up with Johnny because he's focused too much on video games, but the next episode, Doof 101 will explore it more.
Cool.
She thinks I'm cool!
To write a song. Be on the countdown.
Well, that will be in 2014, and it will be a lot of songs in season 4, and it had a hiatus at the time.
I like to strum the ukulele.
It's Maya Mitchell?
Yes, you did, because you were just too busy firing your ear at her.
But my instrument of choice is the kazoo!
A round robin kind of thing. And
Wake up in the morning sun.
realize you're the only one.
I really like how they're putting the lyrics together to make a song, but I realized it doesn't come close.
By the moon that's oh so silver.
It's a Bilbo.
A moving thingy.
I do find the conversation interesting, but it doesn't hold the dynamic in the animation world.
That's oh so orange.
It's a decent joke, but this joke doesn't really land for a musical clips The Countdown episode. Maybe some do, but it don't in the animation world. It just kinda fell off. Summer Belongs to You from Summer Belongs to You. And this is debatable for most Phineas and Ferb fans, saying it should have been number 1. And it's not rigged, it's just that people will follow it for less than 2 weeks, and which is their decision. If this was aired in the modern era and people allowed to vote, this would have been number 1. Because the song got more popular time to time, along with Everything's Better Than Perry, but this song is superior. I had no complaints for being number 2 at the time, but looking back at it now, it should have been way higher. At least we have another Finnabair breadcrumb, even though it's a reused clip again. I forgot Stacy's next to Ginger. This was the first time we see them as sisters, not fully until season 4. I stand by it, this is easily the best song of the series, along with Curtain Call and other songs, but this is S tier.
Let's
And that won't be the last time she said that, as she said it again in Candace Against the Universe.
This.
Candace, even though it's a recycled clip, I forgot Phineas actually said the same thing that Jeremy said while kissing Isabel in At Your Age. Even in 2010 and even still to this day, it still is easily the best song of the whole series.
Particularly partial to number 3.
So he does prefer Platypus Controlling Me, which most people prefer, which I get.
Number 7. That's my lucky number.
Doofenshmirtz's favourite song is Aglet, and it makes sense.
Wait.
What if I make it short?
Maybe in the other episode you could have had, but yeah, you don't have much time.
Moment we've all been waiting for.
If anyone deserves to be in the top list, it's Everything's Better with Perry with the Second Dimension. But if this was in the modern era now, this wouldn't be. There are a lot of great songs in this list, don't get me wrong, but Carpe Diem, which was season 2 finale, is not in this list, is beyond me, and it had the emotional toll, like Summer Belongs to You. If they did this now, many of the songs of Candace Against the Universe songs would be in the top list, including Us Against the Universe and all the other songs. If people don't know so far, this is how Phineas puts on his shirt, so case closed. This song had the Jackson 505s and it does it very well. How come Thomas Sangster Brody can do a pair of the Parables Child but Maya Mitchell can't? And it's not real, it's just people who voted for the song. And I'm happy this song got number 1 because it is a great song.
The best day ever.
Totally gonna be your co-host.
Goodbye, Dr. D.
That's it?
As time passed by, you don't have enough time to do the co-host, so it's a wasted opportunity, but we all know this episode didn't live up to expectations.
So much fun. See you next time.
Well, the end credit looks different this episode compared to others, as it's a musical clips to countdown. Serenity Animation and Rough Draft's career did this episode. Okay. The songs that were voted are very well deserved, but the episode itself is very hard to follow. I don't want to be too negative, but I'm gonna have to give the plot a 0. It doesn't have the same charm compared to the first musical clips that countdown, and Kelly Osbourne was doing a decent job, but I feel like the script handled her, it doesn't quite seem right, or is it because of her? I don't know. Maya Mitchell appeared because of the Teen Beach movie to promote her movie back in the day. The only part it did well was the song, which is a great listen to as it gives me nostalgia, but we had Doofenshmirtz saying, "My name is Do, as I do or as a," which is a popular meme until Gitchy Gitchy Goo said it, but we didn't have one either. He's just using his go away to blast Kelly into other places, but he got him into himself before he came back, which is not quite as the same. Overall, the jokes didn't land, the animation fell off, and a lot of stuff I didn't really enjoy. Characterization will get a 0 for me. The characterization is very consistent, don't get me wrong, but it felt flat, the jokes fell off, and there's not much funny guys or scenes there. It's just the only thing we enjoy was the music that would appear, but that's it. Kelly Osbourne did a decent job, but he didn't quite fit in with the host at all. That was Maya Mitchell. Even Perry the Platypus came in and didn't save it either, even though he's smiling a lot, which I can respect for, but nothing else. It just felt lifeless to me, with the animation fell off and a lot of times in it. The characterization didn't live up to the hype either. Visuals, I'm sorry, but it gets a 0 for me. The only good animation is the reuse song, which is not saying as well. Major Monogram and Doofenshmirtz felt wonky at times, the movement fell off, it didn't quite match up as Take 2 Phineas and Ferb did it many times better. I don't want to be too negative, but it just felt something off there, and a lot of scenes that had the posing done wrong, the movement done wrong. There's a lot of things that went so wrong in so many levels. Importance, I'm gonna have to give it a 3. I gave 4 for the previous musical clips the countdown because it had the popular meme, the songs was very good, it had an extended version and everything. This didn't live up, but the only thing it is the second musical clips the countdown, which is the only part which get points, and that's it. Entertainment will only get 4. The only thing why it gets 4 for entertainment is the songs that appear, as you can listen to it over and over again, and that's it. The Kelly Osbourne Major Monogram Doofenshmirtz is interesting, but not as much, as you can cringe at some of the lines, some of the movement posing, and many of the things that I did not enjoy, which actually is the reason why it gets a higher entertainment. And this gets off with a 7 out of 25. Many Phineas and Ferb fans didn't like the episode back in 2013 and still to this day because the animation was wonky, a lot of things didn't add into place, the jokes didn't land, a lot of things that fell out of place. It just felt flat and a lot of things that I didn't enjoy. There were plenty not good Phineas and Ferb episodes and not bad, but even though it's way better than this because at least it has something like the formula and stuff. This is the worst Phineas and Ferb review I've done so far. We've gone from The Last Day of Summer, Night of the Living Farmers, Star Wars, The Last Day of Summer, Candace Against the Universe, all the way to this. It's like we've gone from a great episodes to this. It's like the downgrade is just barely. The only excuse I can accept is saving animation budget for Mission Marvel and that's it. Other than that, it's just too negative. I did a poll on which is your favourite season of Phineas and Ferb of the original one. 10% says season 1, 21% says season 2, 60% said season 3, while 9% said season 4. It's baffling that season 3 won over than season 2 and season 4. I still prefer these seasons over season 3, even though season 3 has been the most consistent. The reason why is because of the second dimension and Meat Moose in Seattle, but the reason why I prefer season 2 more is because it had more lore, Summer Belongs to You, the introduction of Meat, the time travel of Quantum Bagaloo, the Hawaiian episode which is the 100th episode, and also a lot of episodes like Roller Coaster the musical and stuff. Season 4, which is my second favourite season, because of a lot of specials, is the reason why I enjoyed it a lot. But overall, you can't argue the fact in my voting system that season 3 won. As musical clips the countdown is over, we got 3 breakdown videos as we're coming into an end, with the post-summer episode which will be next, Alka Files, and of course At Your Age. The most looking forward and breaking down the most is that episode, and I can't wait to discuss it. I'll try to upload many polls as I can, but I'm a bit lazy while focused on other stuff, but I'll try put in the community tab when it goes live. But until then, hope you have a fantastic day. As always, see ya.